Hello my friends and welcome back to EVE Online with me, Mark from DadX, and as you can see we're on the login screen right now. Today we are going to start the rescue of Red Willow Charante, the alpha in a wormhole with no probes, and we're going to use EVE's rescue service. Now we're in this wormhole, we're undocked because of course we were simply logging out at the end of a hacking session, and when we logged out some Wally, namely me, left the probes out. The timer ran out, the probes died, so when I logged back in I had no probes. The Heron has no probes, but it does have about 400 million in the cargo hold. Or at least it did when we left it, so we'll see what game inflation, etc. has done to the value of that cargo. But first we need to get some help, and where do you get help when you are lost in a wormhole? You turn to Signal Cartel and their Eve Scout rescue program. So let's give this a go. We're going to press the rescue button. I do recommend you just have a look at this website out of interest and support it if you can, because one day it could be you. Right, here we are on the rescue page. There is no charge for this service, so I'm sure a donation will be happily given. And they will rescue you regardless of who you are, what alliance you're in, or whatever. If you're stuck, they will get you out. I'm going to log in, so I'll be back when I've done that. So here we are, all logged in, ready to go, and basically because I'm logged in, they'll already know my character name, my location, and they'll contact me in game. So I'm going to press this confirm button right here, and I'm going to log in. And we'll see how long this takes. This is all in real time, no speeding up or anything here, and no cuts until we get some probes, unless there's a problem. Last time I had to call for like a breakdown service in the UK, the good old RAC took 9 hours to get to me. I've paid them for membership for about 11 years. It's the first time I've ever had to call them, and yeah, 9 hours. It was a really cold like December night. In fact, it was my last night's work before Christmas a few years ago. But anyway, back to the Eve. Let's see what's going on here. Now I'm using the new feature preview Photon UI. If you notice, it's a little bit different. There's nothing on D-scan right now, so we might as well have a little look. You can reduce the size of all the windows. It just takes that top of the bar off. So if you've got quite a few windows open, that would reduce quite a lot of clutter. You can also turn them from light to dark background right here with a couple of clicks. I quite like it. It's not hugely different, but it's kind of progress. It's better than nothing. So I think I might as well stay here, right where I am. If there's no combat probes, I'm at a safe point. I can just sit and wait. And now I'm cozy, I can get back on with the rescue process, because if we check back on their website, I've got some little steps to follow here. I need to join the Eve Scout chat channel, and then from there I will be invited to a conversation. Then they'll send me the password to the box once we get there. Okay, so let's join the Eve Scout chat channel. This is actually what I actually did. I mistyped it. I left the hyphen out between Eve and Scout, and there is a channel there, so watch out for that. There's kind of, I don't know if it's an old redundant Eve Scout channel or a fake one, but make sure when you look for the Eve Scout channel, you do put, just double check in there, the hyphen in between Eve and Scout. And there is the genuine Eve Scout channel. So I'm just going to say hello in here and let's see what happens. 07 from me. Are we going to have to wait around long? I know if you don't log in to the Eve Scout website, it can take a while. That's incredible. I've already got a conversation invite. So we'll say hello to our rescuer, Catbriar Sassoir. And do remember, all of these Eve Scout guys are totally volunteers. They're not getting paid for any of this. This is almost like roleplay transcending roleplay and becoming the real thing in the setting of the game. I'm going to be a rescue guy and they're out here rescuing me. I think it's absolutely fantastic. So we're going to have a quick chat there. He's basically going to confirm that I've got a probe launcher fitted to my ship, or a mobile depot to allow me to fit a probe launcher if I haven't. So I'm just letting him know that I'm in a Heron, I've got a launcher fitted, I've just lost my probes because I'm a bit of a wally, and I logged out and left them out like a total noob. Don't be me. See, I do these mistakes so you don't have to. I'm just checking the hold in case I was hallucinating before. We've got 365 million ISKs worth of loot in there. I thought it was about 400. Maybe that's a bit of a price adjustment. But anyway, we certainly haven't got any probes. So let's see what's going on here now. And if you've ever spent any time in wormholes, you'll no doubt on your D-scan, which you're constantly using, have noticed the Eve Scout rescue caches, which are boxes located in most wormhole systems, and wondered what they're there for, how you actually get to them, and then how you get in them. And we're about to find that out right now, hopefully. So we've verified that we have got what we need fitted to our ship, and we need minimal assistance, I hope, from their point of view. Last thing I'd want is for somebody to come and actually have to find me to give me anything. And you know, I actually think these guys would if they needed to, even if it took a while. It would be a challenge for them to come and get the plonker out of the wormhole for these wonderful wormhole guys. I've got some more instructions now. I'm going to be sent a link to a bookmark group. Bookmark groups are very useful. And in that group, I will be given a bookmark to the location of the rescue cache box. So let's get that done. Bookmark groups are incredibly useful. You can share them however you like. I've got all the alts in a group basically, and all of Dex's alts and a few mates. So anything we find interesting around, we can all see the bookmarks to those when we're in the system, or of course just by looking at the list. Means if one of the alphas find a site they can't actually run or hack or whatever, one of the Amigas can just come in and do it later if I feel like it. Right, there's the link to the bookmark group, so we're going to join that group. There we go, connect to group. Then it will show up here because I've already got my little bookmark window open. So we're going to warp to that bookmark. We are on our way to some probes. This is absolutely amazing. How quick is that? This is as slick as the service that the Stay Frosty had going when they were giving out frigates at the frigate free-for-all. The players are very, very well organised and good at doing stuff in this game, aren't they? Before we move on, let me interrupt slightly with this magnificent Prowler skin. This is the Tech 2 Blockade Runner Minmatar Hauler. It looks really cool in this skin, actually. Look at that. Yeah, I like it. Also worth almost 500 million ISK, so you have no intention of ever using it. You go and sell it. That's the plan. Instructions on how to redeem the skin codes are in the mail, in which you will be sent the skin code. So, leave your comments down below. How do you get on in the wormholes? What do you think of Signal Cartel and their ilk that just spend a lot of time doing stuff that really is just there to help other players? I can't think of anything as focused on other players in-game as Signal Cartel. Of course, there's Broadcast for Reps, which is a mental health version almost of Eve Scout. If you ever need a little bit of support, someone to talk to, there's the Broadcast for Reps channel for that. Maybe we'll have a look at that another day. Let me know. Anyway, leave your in-game name in your comment so I know where to send the skin if you win. But for now, my friends, let's get back to the action. Right, here we are. We're at the very, very point of our rescue. We're just going to get in within range of opening the box, let the guy know we are here. Cat Briar, give me the password to the box, please. And then we're just going to open the box. We are going to put in the passcode and place your bets now. What is in the Eve Scout rescue cache box? We're about to find out. Ta-da! We have got 8 core scanner probes. We have got some wine. We've got some cigarettes. We've got a filament, which is very thoughtful. We've got some coffee, and just in case we needed one, we've got the probe launcher, but obviously we'd need a mobile depot to fit that, which they did check during the conversation. And from pressing the button to probes in my hold, 6 minutes 20 seconds. So wow, Eve Scout, Cat Briar Sassoir, thank you very much. I'm going to make a little donation to my rescuer personally. I'm going to make, of course, a nice donation to Signal Cartel. Probably more than the Heron's worth, but there you go. We've got to encourage the guys. It's absolutely amazing that the guys are doing this in game. And there's so much talk these days of toxic gamers and Eve having a toxic community, but that's absolutely not true. Anyone that says that, you know, doesn't really play Eve and probably isn't a gamer either. But we are back in business. I've cut out a tiny bit of footage there of admin and chat because some things are private, even from you, my beloved viewers. But here we are, we're back to the scanning. From the look of how many signatures there are in here, probably been quiet in here for a day or two maybe. Nothing up on the D scan that looks suspicious, so we're going to walk back to our safe point and just start scanning it down, see if we can make a bit of money while we're here. But we are back up and running. The van life continues, my friends, and for now we're going to leave it right there. We're going to get back to see how this little hacking expedition goes on. Season 1 of this I did it very blow by blow because I wanted to show a lot of the technique and also build a little bit of trust that I wasn't mucking about. I think I've done that now. So I'm not going to linger on all the crap boxes and the crap sites. You will get all the highlights of what goes on. All of the significant loot boxes will be recorded for your pleasure. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. I need to get this Heron filled up. We're not allowed back into case space until it is full. So if we get to the point of maybe thinking about dropping some crap cargo to get some more good, we will talk about that at the time. But this video is not about me, Red Willow Charante, the Heron or the loot. It is all about Signal Cartel, the Eve Scout Rescue Service, and how absolutely magnificent it is. I really think this kind of stuff is a wonderful part of the game. As I said when we were looking at the skins earlier, let me know if you know of any other player driven kind of activity, content, etc. that I can check out, because I would really like to showcase it because I love it. But for now, my friends, remember, even is believing. Even if you're stuck in a wormhole with no probes, there is hope. There is always hope. Remember to leave your in-game name in your comment for a chance at that flash skin we looked at earlier. Subscribe if you want to stay in touch. Leave us a like if you've enjoyed the video. It really just helps me, apart from anything else, know what it is you guys really enjoy. Apart from letting the good old YouTube algorithm know that the videos that I make are enjoyed by the people that have viewed them, so they let more people see that they exist. But for now, my friends, take care of yourselves and each other. Fly brave and goodbye.